I watched the world set fire to my heart with her, and the day that I met her was the greatest day of my life. And while I hope to live for quite a few more days to come, from the sum of those unformed memories, any one day will always struggle to be a more precious part of my history, and I don't remember it all consistently. Like, I don't remember the date, or if she was late, or if I had to wait, but I remember the intricacies and the details. These are branded into me. Like, I remember she was wearing baggy blue jeans and a cream top of silk and lace and a smile upon her face that lit up the sky, and I wore a striped t-shirt of the fashion of the time and a 6-inch mohawk carved into Liberty spikes, which throughout the night started to sort of droop to the right. I looked like an idiot. It's true. Somehow it didn't matter. I remember shyly holding hands and walking and drinking and talking and thinking, how is this happening to me? And I remember our first kiss outside of a tube station, how the world just sort of seemed to stop for us. And again, half an hour later outside of a youth hostel, because it had become clear that my last train home was no longer here, and I don't believe anyone has ever been so ecstatic about the prospect of spending £80 on a replacement train ticket to Chippenham. Cool. It's down south. Because with that £80, I bought another day with her. And it was not the only day of wonder. It somersaulted into so many others, 4 whole shining summers, but that day will always stand out in the mist as the day that I learned just what love really is, and it was the catalyst for 1,500 days of this, 1,500 days of bliss, 1,500 days I miss. Times when I lived like a thundering freight train and no 2 days were the same, and every beat of my heart felt like the start of something, or fireworks exploding in the sky, and when I looked into her eyes I felt butterflies flutter by, a young soul made older and bolder and stronger. And we grew up in between the heartbeats that we skipped together. And every time we kissed, it felt like everything else just ceased to exist and the world became just us. And when she pressed herself up against me, it was like all the intricacy of human history. Every moment that led up to this point were precursory like this. This is what the world was built for. And sure, I don't have that anymore. But I haven't come all the way to Salford, not Manchester, Salford, to mourn. This isn't sad. This isn't about a love I lost. This is about a love I had, and how now when I look back, the ultimate feeling with which I'm imbued is overwhelmingly one of gratitude. And maybe that's not the correct attitude. Maybe I'm supposed to stand here and regale you with tales of how our love failed, how I have paled into a ghost of a shell of a man that she has known. But the truth is that I have grown. And I've seen so many people settle for so much less that I feel nothing short of blessed to have had it so good for so long. And I refuse to believe that it is wrong to cherish love. And of course I'll always love her. Doesn't mean I'm holding a candle forever. I like to think that I'm clever enough to know there will be other people. I mean, Tinder exists. And the one thing that I have learned from her films is do not pin your hopes on a sequel. They are always shit. But in my soul, that love will rest, not worn like a badge on my chest or a heart on my sleeve. But I do genuinely believe that I was blessed with 4 whole years of heaven on earth, and that might just be more than I deserve. But what I have learned is that all the agony and the tragedy of heartbreak is worth it for the magic of the moments that eventually incurred it, and I will take all that pain all over again if someone gives me a few more weeks as perfect.